This is my pride, semiconductors. Let's have a look. So, what is semiconductors portfolio? I have created that when I became really interested in semiconductor industry. That's particular everything related to AI, from microchips and all the infrastructure and CPUs, GPUs, as well as hyperscalers who are actually implementing technologies, copilots, ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on and so forth. So,
You are mapping the entire supply chain that is needed in the AI world, right? From end to end.
pretty much. I think I've missed couple of really big companies. As you can see, there is no Google. I forgot that that company there. But you would find Amazon and Microsoft on microchip in from microchip industry. There is a TSM, a giant company. It's just crazy how huge it is, considering that it is probably one of the few non-US companies in this portfolio. Then we have ASML and their lithography machines. Have you seen that video about lithography machines that they're creating?
Yeah, huge machines. At this moment, I think they're the only players in town.
Yeah, they are the only players at that scale. And I thought like, oh, right now everything is so easy to replicate. No, what they have done, it's really difficult to replicate. Like whoever hasn't watched the video, very recommended. Then it's quite interesting field right now. We have some of the companies which which are growing significantly just recently. So one, let's say, core view, right now the change is negative. We have also some memory related companies, and if you are interested in the industry, you probably have heard it. Memory shortage, we need more memory, we need more capacity, and all these companies are growing right now. So,
So there's a problem with storage, like RAM. If you are building your own gaming PC, and that's how we got introduced to GPUs in the past when I was young. So those GPUs, when you try to build a gaming PC, you need memory, right? And at that time, those were relatively cheap compared to the GPU. But since the demand is so high now, there are only three major players who supply that memory, and Micron is one of them. I think Micron has actually pivoted from retail to enterprise recently, I think, and the price of those components have increased drastically, as probably close to some of those GPUs that we used to build in our gaming PCs. So all these big companies like Nvidia trying to make deals with, let's say, Samsung
yeah.
to make sure they get the bulk of the memory. So that's another thing you have to keep monitoring.
Yeah, yeah. Have a look at all holdings and let's just sort them out by change. The losers in that portfolio, and some of them quite surprising losers. Microsoft, surprising loser, minus 16%, right?
Because of Copilot. Nobody's using Copilot. That's right.
Yeah. Amazon, another one, another loser, which is um like quite weird to see, but they're being losers for maybe 2 years or so. Then we have Apple and Tesla. I was seeing them going up and down recently. Then Core View. Maybe we can have a look in a little bit more details at this company quickly.
That's because their value got shot up pretty high. If you look at 1 year, what is that?
Yeah,
Actually, they don't even have a 1 year. They just recently came in. So since
they
they have come in, it's 84%, right? There's too much. So of course it will correct. Yep.
they peaked at $183, but started from 40. So,
Yeah.
and right now they pretty much going back to the beginning. But some people say that they still have room to grow. We'll see. There is too much liability from my understanding.
This is a new company. I'm not sure, not even sure if we have proper financial data for this. But in my opinion, yeah, this is pretty new, right? You won't
Yeah,
have much going on.
rating you, but you can see already that they do have debt of 5 billion, which is,
Yeah, these all these AI companies are running, or data center whatnot, are running on leveraged money, because there is hope that in the future this industry will grow rapidly. But the reason why they have dropped so much is because the stock market is realizing that most of this is not real. Um, they're just claiming things, but a lot of these claims have not turned into profit. So the market will punish over time if they continue to hear claims but no results, right? So this is the result of not showing any result, and we'll see how it proceeds. But at this point, if I was investing in this, I would be careful.
yeah. So they have 1 billion of cash and 5 billion of debt.
Can you scroll down for the quarterly in the revenue? Let's see if there's any quarterly data.
Quarterly debt is growing. That's what I can tell you.
And
So
now if you look at the revenue. I
cash
mean,
is growing as well, and
the
uh,
so the
revenue is
revenue is
growing.
exploding in the recent quarters, right? It's currently at 1.36 billion. But as you see, for a company which is making revenue of like close to 5 billion, they have equal amount of debt. So debt load is pretty high, but it's understandable, as the revenue has gone up significantly in the last 6 quarters.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, can
Oh,
sustain. Can they continue to sustain this growth? If they can, the stock price is justified, or they'll be under stress. Most of the companies here face similar situations where their stock price has gone up significantly. We'll have to see if they can keep pace with the market expectations.
yeah. Well, coming back, maybe we can have a look at some of the winners. There is Intel, which was very much down, and right now it is up 17%. This is from the time I have created the portfolio 3 months ago, right? Then Texas Instruments. Actually, Texas Instruments were not performing very well in the last year. From, if I'm not mistaken, Shakti, please
Yeah,
correct me.
this is a dividend stock for me. I look at it as a dividend player. It's in my dividend portfolio, and that's
Yeah,
all I care about. But I'm happy that they have grown so much recently. Yeah.
yeah. TSM grown as well, plus 24%. Then when we are going down, so what is really interesting, you would find companies like Micron that you have mentioned previously, plus 65%. We have Integris plus 70%, 69%, and Teradyne. Do you know the much about these companies?
No, the last two, no. I got to know when you added in your portfolio.
Looking at Teradyne.
Yeah, the semiconductor test systems. Very fact that they are involved in that industry has skyrocketed the stock. And the last 1 year, you see it has gone up by 187%.
Yeah, when you look at it, all right. So if I look at Max, this is not a new company. That's quite old company, right? Uh, but but it was pretty much flat over the years, and from tariffs, it's like really skyrocketed.
That's the AI boom started near the rate hike thing, and then and now there is a lot of positive news coming out from Gemini, OpenAI getting better, Gemini getting better, and also the demand for this is so high in the near future, that explains it. But nobody could have predicted that these companies will explode 187%. Actually, it has gone up 333% in,
Yeah,
in
from
that. Yeah,
tariffs.
like 4 times your money. So nobody can predict that unless you're an employee of that company and you have shares which you didn't want, and suddenly it has gone up. Probably they're selling their shares now.
Yeah. So, but the interesting, the interesting thing to justify company value, the growth should be 45%.
Yeah. For the next 5 years, like 45, 45, 45 for the next 5 years. But the revenue is growing only at 13%. So, free cash flow is negative. I mean, it's not negative, it has dropped a bit. So technically, the company needs to pull off a miracle to justify its current stock price.
Yeah, but they're not as huge, not as huge as, let's say, Nvidia.
37 billion, that's a lot of money.
E- It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So can they grow 45% annually for the next 5 years?
If
Who
you
knows?
ask me, mathematically, it's impossible. If you look at the financials, you'll see the chart. I'm pretty sure it's not going to grow at 45 for the next 5 years.
Well, let's have a look. They are growing. It's 3 billion revenue for FY25. Let's look at debt. No debt. Huh? How
No,
good are they?
I mean that doesn't matter. They're not making any money, so the revenue is flat, and we are expecting 45% growth in the company in the next 5 years. For a company where revenue has been flat for so long,
Okay, and income.
for me, it's like time to cash in what and run.
Well, I believe they had debt up to 2021, but since things started to look good, they just cover all the debt, and right now they're clean.
That's long-term debt. Maybe they have short-term that we don't show here. But anyway, looks good.
Yeah, from this perspective, looks good. They do pay dividends, actually.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, maybe you can look at this company
It
from
should grow. I don't like this kind of dividends. I want my dividends to keep growing. It's like flat.
and buybacks on and off. All right, that is an interesting company to learn about. Teradin. We'll see how they're gonna keep moving.
But irrespective, your portfolio has done 20%, which is better than pretty much any portfolio I've seen so far. And I think it was a bit higher before the war started because I saw 27 or 26% recently. So in the last 1 week, due to the war going on, it has been impacted. But can this sustain? I don't know. But at this point, it's winning. So it's a winning portfolio.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you, Shakti. Maybe just a quick thing for today. I haven't been really a good student and I did not do my homework for a little bit. So I'm still having green belt. Today is 1 day strike. I was on holidays. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
but we will keep going. So today, maybe we'll do one question on portfolio building. All right. Sector diversification quiz. What do you think about it? We just looked at the portfolio, which is pretty much in one sector. The question is, which portfolio is better diversified?
Only semiconductors. It's working for you. So it should be the answer, right?
Okay, let me try to answer.
What
Incorrect. Try again. Ah, okay. Let me try again. Let me try again. Uh, all technology. Uh, uh, uh. Only banks. Oh, what do you think about portfolios with only banks?
It'll go to almost zero if there is a financial crash. It happened in 2009. Everything crashed 95%. So if that's what you want, you can do only banks.
Oopsie. Okay, let's go for tech plus health care, consumer, and industrials. Okay,
It's a
now
bo- it's a boring portfolio, but it'll save you.
uh, look at my semiconductors.
Yeah, it's pretty
Uh,
good. Actually, it's more exciting than the diversified.
yeah. Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone. Whoever can beat my semiconductor portfolio,
We'll send you.
well, I'll send you a gift card, a coffee voucher or something. Just share your details. And seriously, share your details and publish your portfolio publicly. If you beat my portfolio, let's say in this year till the end of 2026, um, coffee voucher.
It's tough.
Okay, thank you everyone, and see you soon again.